Welcome back, guys. Today on the channel, got some goodies that have come in with the mailman. Now, don't go hard on me in the comments, but I've cheated and I've gone ahead and bought the half gantry from Magnetic Racing, already painted. So I bit the bullet. Now, you know, if I bought it natural, bought the paints, everything here in Darwin, Australia has got to be bought online. If I bought half a dozen colours of paints and a few different terrain things that I needed for the product, I'd be, you know, almost probably 2/3 of the price there. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and got the Supercheap one with it's got the salt and the sand buckets. Already comes with lovely little bits of terrain and stuff put on it, pre-painted. The metal finish looks great, Supercheap, looks great. And I've just sort of glued it to the extra base that they provide. So it tucks under the track. Hang on, I've got something going on with the dogs. So yeah, back. So yeah, the Supercheap one, it's got the finish on both ends of the big S. Supercheap on this side. Come up a treat, like, you know. I will get some kits and paint them and do them myself. I've just got to build up some supplies and stuff. Unfortunately here in Darwin there's no hobby shops. So yeah, my new, well not new, old Jack Daniels signs really beams up the track nice. You know, I really like it. And also this week we've got some figurines that have come in. So that's a podium set from Carrera. You get the little white podium, the 3 figures. Oh, and plus the gentleman I've tucked up here in the stand. He's like the official that's, you know, the mayor or whatever. And then you got the 3 podium dudes. And it comes with 3 little bits of cardboard that you can slot together to make a little background for Carrera. So they're sort of standing in front of a Carrera backdrop. But I've already tucked that away, so. But yeah, back to the goodies, and also this week on the channel, my first local Darwin Facebook Marketplace score. I got a Maserati 250F Vintage Scalextric, only thing, brand new in box, never been driven, just missing that outer cardboard sleeve like this guy has. And then we've got a Van Waal. Let me get the details. 1958. 1958, number 4, in a lovely green. Oh my God. So they're all brand new in the box. We'll get them out of the box in a sec, have a closer look. I have taken one out of the box, the red guy, and like they've been screwed that hard down to the tin that they've left a flat spot on both front and rear tyres. So I assume this guy's been tightened right down too. So let me get you back up on the tripod and we'll unbox some Scalextric goodies. Actually, before I get you back on the tripod, I've done some 3D printing this week. So this has come off a page called 3D Colts 3D, sorry. And as you can see, the finish, straight off, no faults, no flaws. Got the little side gates for the Ninko track. And so what it has done has it allowed me to, on this hairpin, to add 3 or 4, 2 modular sections here, and these 2 that sort of complete the hairpin. Oh, that's a bit better. And as you see, it even says on the print armour. So that's the particular dude who's branded his print. So that's sort of helped, especially with the F1 cars and the longer wheelbase cars coming around here. You can sort of, they can cut now. And then I just printed a little extra. It's not really meant for there, but I printed extra so then you got the cars can come through and cut there too. Oh, and some more figurines. Sorry guys. I ended up getting a Carrera set, all off the same fella off Facebook. It's the little pit Petronas, I think, or Sauber team. So you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one chap's even holding the little sign saying, you know, brake or first gear. Hopefully that's showing up on the camera. But I've set it all up around the Ferrari here in the SCX pit box. I reckon it looks pretty cool. So yeah, let's get back to unboxing a few vintage classics, eh? All right. So which one do we open first? Let's go the red Maserati, eh? Scalextric Vintage. So yeah, local bloke in Darwin. He reckons he bought them 20 plus years ago and they sat in the box. They never got used. Little shelf queens. Take the lid off. The detail in the driver is epic. I love it. The most fragile little mirrors. Wicked scale tyres. Look at it from the front end. Now, I'll be babying these cars like you wouldn't believe. Oh my God. So these are my first vintage slot cars. Wow. See, let's get it off the box. So when I first got this one, I almost needed a spanner to undo that pin. And as you can see, or hopefully you can see, let me, oh, it's a bit hard to find. But yeah, there's some flat spots. Actually, since I've loosened off the packaging, they're not as bad. So they've come back to life a little bit. Tiny little flat spot there, hopefully it's showing up. But that's the underside of a vintage Scalextric. They're so skinny. They're so thin. That is unreal. So let's sit him up over there. Now let's get this other guy out. So this has come full packaging and all. Classic Grand Prix. Model number is C2663 Van Wall F1 1958 number 4. Epic. And if the bug hasn't got me, so look, even back in the day, you used to be able to, this is pre-internet, guys, kids. Back in the days of magazines, and this was what you used to subscribe to back in the day. You'd fill out all your information, your postal address, and you'd pay your little bit of membership per year or for the magazine or whatever you're collecting, and it'd come in the snail mail weeks later, or if you're in the city, a week later, a couple of days. Box off the Van Wall. Oh my God, I hope the camera is doing that green justice. I've picked a bad time of day. It's pretty much sunset, guys. So as you can see here, there's a lovely sunset out here in Darwin, Australia. If you guys haven't come to the channel before, I'm in sunny Darwin. Oh my God, number 4, the detail on the driver. Let's get him off the pack. Oh, what do we got here? Back in the day, you get some little goodies. Oh yes, even back in the day, you got your other little set of guides and even an instruction booklet on how to no doubt, replace the guide. So let's get him off the package. Get the pin over there. Oh man, I'm almost like tempted, like Joe, to put some gloves on, eh? I don't want to get my oily Aussie wog fingers all over this. Oh, I hope the camera is picking that up. It's very hard to tell. That is epic, man. The rims. So I think we're going to have to put them on the track, man, and see what we can do. Now, don't expect me to go pushing them hard. I'm just going to see if they even work for a start and show off 2 vintage Scalextrics. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe. Yeah, back here on the big screen. So yeah, welcome back. Well, I love RCs, slot cars, drones, all that sort of stuff. So give us a subscribe if you watch this long. Helps spread the channel around. Also, don't forget tonight, well, in Australian time, we've got the Slot Car podcast. Hopefully one day again they'll invite me back. But all right, so let's cut, and we will turn on the track and see if these little vintage Scalextrics can get around the track after 20 years in the box with flat spot tyres. All right, back to just warmed up the track. Now let's put this little Maserati, 20 plus year old with flat spots on the track and see if we can get a lap. I haven't got tracker set up, but taking it easy. Oh, very drifty. Oh wow. They actually drive like a vintage car would. Oh, full drifts on the corners. Oh, I'm scared to hit the throttle. Come off through the S's. So far, so good. Good lap. Hopefully it's showing up on camera at this time of day. Oh, bad spot to crash, Tony. Oh, and I've put that Supercheap sign in a spot where it's going to be a pain to reach over. Oh, it does a little fishy tail there and then jumps off the track. That's those dodgy old tyres. Wow. So they run, they work. All right, so that's the red Maserati. Let's see if this little Van Wale green jobby works. Guides look mint. I'll stick to the inside lane. Oh, sounds totally different. Wow, I don't know if you can pick that up. I think that must be those tyres. See if I can get the microphone closer to pick up that sound. That's a wicked though. That one is handling so far a little bit better than the red Maserati. Oh, full drifts in the corners with these little skinny tyres. Oh yeah, the tyres. I'll have to look in the MJK catalogue. Sounds like they're actually spinning on the rubber. Oh, everything feels alright. They feel very well built for their age. Like they're solid as a rock. A couple more laps. But if you've watched this far, guys, please give us a like or give us a comment. My last video didn't do too well, so I feel a bit lonely up here in Darwin, guys. Give me a comment. Tell me if I'm doing good or bad. Oh! But yeah, don't push these little vintage ones too hard. Drive them like a vintage car and they're a treat. Oh, that is wicked. I don't know if you can pick the sound up off the mic. It's like the flat spot. So yeah, get some new tyres. And you know, I'm no shelf queen dude here, man. I'm going to run them, but I just don't want to break those lovely big exhaust pipes or the driver's head or anything. But look at those guys. Look at the rims. Some vintage F1. Adding to the F1 collection, guys. And this week also adding with the Supercheap Auto Half Gantry from Magnetic Racing. Look at that, that is sick. Sorry if the light's not picking it up too well. We'll get some daytime shots anyway. And we've got the figurines. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming. Even though it's similar to Florida weather here, guys, so I'm still sweating it out. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. Got more stuff coming. We've got some SCX cars coming. I've got a Ninko car coming. And possibly some mega SCX vintage stuff. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. And I'm trying my best to get a Armour Grom video out, but I'm sort of waiting for these ND filters to turn up for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Just because it seems to be every time I'm doing, you know, middle of the day videos and stuff, the pitch is very blown out. So get some ND filters and put them on here, and we'll be able to get that shutter speed down and get some motion blurry goodness with some RC slow-mo jumps and stuff. Maybe go down the skate park here at Berry Springs. But I've got, you know, 20 acres here. I used to have a short course track just out here. Carpeted jumps, crossovers, everything. So there's short course track part 2 coming soon. One of my mates, local mates here in town, Jed, he's got a couple of bits of machinery, man. He says he's going to come out and we're going to make some a new RC track. So I've got the pipes already over there under the mango trees. So like and subscribe. Welcome, guys. Thanks. See you next time. Bye-bye.